feel like I'm missing something. How could I forget? All right, I've got the perfect setup. The fire's going. Let's get to creating our vision board for 2023. If you're new to my channel or you didn't catch my vision board of last year, then be sure to check that one out first. But basically, I'm a huge fan of creating a vision board for the year ahead. I just like to almost like manifest or envision what the year coming up is going to look like. One thing I definitely didn't have on my 2022 vision board was dyeing my hair brown. I am still having a really tough time deciding what I want to do next with my hair. If I want to keep it brown or if I want to go back blonde. Just blonde has been my personality basically my entire life. I've been blonde for as long as I can remember, so going brown was definitely a big switch for me. I encourage all of you to do a vision board for the new year. We're not playing the whole new year, new me. We are just manifesting what we think our year is gonna look like. I have my 2022 vision board right next to my bed, so it's like the first thing I see when I wake up in the morning, and it's also the last thing I see before I go to bed at night. If you don't want a tangible vision board and you don't want to have to go out and buy a bunch of magazines, highly recommend making one on Canva or in Photoshop if you have that. Google Drive, there are so many options. You can get free pictures off of Pinterest, Google, whatever you want, and just do like a little digital vision board. You can make it your desktop background on your computer. You can even do one on your phone. There are so many options. Highly recommend it. Again, the reason I like a vision board is because it's what you get to envision yourself doing in the next year. It's not like all these very concrete goals. It's not resolutions. It's not things you're trying to change about yourself. It's just things that you want to see for yourself. 2022 was definitely a great year for me. I feel like I accomplished so much. Sometimes I feel like I have to look through my photos to remember what I did in this year because I feel like I blinked and now it's the end of the year. Just going through some of my photos, it snowed at the beginning of this year, and Logan and I think this was our first real snow, like southern North Carolina snow in this apartment. So we were able to just go out and kind of like run around near where we live, and we had a good time in the snow. I also went to a handful of Taylor Swift nights, as you guys know, and I ended up on stage for a lot of them. They were so fun. Just having and hosting people at the apartment was so much fun. Just having like little get-togethers and little parties. I just love that. I feel like I'm truly a hostess at heart, except I don't have a ton of friends. So it's really inconvenient that I love to host people because I don't have many people to invite over. And that is definitely not a pity party. I do it to myself as an introvert, so it's totally fine. I definitely did a lot of trips this year, which I think at the start of 2022, I didn't know what traveling was really gonna look like for the new year. I went to California, Florida, and Arizona. In California, back in April, I was able to visit with my friends Allie. I did a whole vlog on that. It was so fun. And then Arizona and Florida for bachelorette trips. Also traveled to Virginia for a wedding. A tip I have when you're making a vision board is not just going through every single page looking for buzzwords. I mean, definitely can, but also looking for things that would make a good background, because what I like to do when I make my vision board is have the entire background of whatever poster you're putting it on, and then you start to put things in the foreground that you really want to manifest for yourself in that year. And of course, one of the highlights of 2022, without a doubt, was over the summer getting accepted into the Aerie Ambassador program. It has been an absolute dream come true working with a brand that I love and support so much and have for so many years. I've also just been a huge fan of Aerie for so long as well. Their clothes are amazing. I have a closet full of their stuff, but also just what they stand for and amazing things they do for the community and the trailblazing lead that they have with clothing brands and representation is very important to me. I also started my podcast in 2022 as well. If you didn't know, I have a podcast. It's called Girl on the Internet. You can stream it on Anchor, Spotify, and Apple. And that has been incredibly fun as well, just to share more of my life with you guys, and then just to really share more of life and experiences and inspiration and advice on my podcast has been so much fun as well. So if you haven't listened or streamed the podcast, go check it out. 2022 was also the year of paying more attention to our mental health. And by our, I mean mine. I finally started dealing with some of the mental health things that I was struggling with. I finally decided to get help for some of the things that I needed. And I faced the fear of realizing that I can't do everything alone and by myself, and sometimes it's worth it to get professional help, and there's nothing to be ashamed of with that. If you want to hear more about that, it is on my podcast. I did like a whole episode about it, so you can listen to it there. But just knowing that if you're going through something, you're definitely not alone in it, and it's okay to struggle, but it's also okay to get help, and knowing that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and when things suck, they can and they do get better. So what are some things that I am looking forward to in the new year? Let's see, 2023. Well, I'm really hoping to maybe plan like a European trip with my cousin. We've been thinking about it for a while, and also I have not been to Europe ever since my London trip 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Oh my gosh, in February will have been 3 years. That's crazy. My friend Sophia and I, we went to London. It was a great time, and then the pandemic struck right when we got home, basically. And then obviously seeing Taylor Swift in concert. So excited for that. Somehow made it through and was able to get tickets for the show. So I will be going to see her in Atlanta and also in Tampa. It's funny because I grabbed this yoga magazine at the store. Now I don't do yoga, but I feel like movement and stretching your body in any form is so good and so important to do. Which leads me into one of my next goals and biggest focuses, I feel like, of 2023, which is just to sit less. Just between my two jobs, so my social media job when I am editing, sending emails, doing my podcast, and other miscellaneous things, and then at work when I'm not on my feet and I'm sitting and documenting like the patient note or just doing any general documentation, it requires a lot of sitting. But lucky enough for me, I'm actually able to help make that goal a reality because I started doing it in 2022, and one of my biggest and most favorite things that I did for myself in 2022 was getting a standing desk. Having a standing desk literally changed my life because with all of the content creation that I make, I was sitting so much and I could just feel my body deteriorating from just sitting constantly. I've talked about it before on this channel. I've actually raved about it because I love it so much, but I have the Flexispot standing desk and I have the one with the bamboo finish on top and the white on the side. It just matches my room perfectly. And I am so thrilled because I'm actually partnering with Flexispot on this video, and they're allowing me to host a huge giveaway where I'm gonna be able to give away one of their amazing standing desks to one of you guys. I am gonna brag about the standing desk for a minute and just show you all of the amazing features that it has. As I mentioned, I have the Flexispot desk with the wooden bamboo top and white legs, but if this doesn't match your style, you can customize it and get one to match the inside of your workspace. The motorized feature makes it easy to adjust the height of the desk to fit your needs. The keypad on the side also comes with 4 memory functions, so you can preset and save 4 different heights of the desk. I also personally love the drawer to hold my editing equipment, but also the 2 USB charging ports on the side comes in handy. No matter the height of the desk, it has great durability to hold all your electronics, but also stability and won't be shaky when you work from it. Having a standing desk allows you to work on your posture and prevents you from getting uncomfortable and stiff from sitting for too long during your workday, and also allows you the option to change your position throughout your workday. And all of the information and rules as far as how to enter the giveaway to win the standing desk is going to be over on my Instagram, so make sure you go check it out and follow me at sincerely.kayla. All of the rules and everything will be in a post and on my story, so go check it out, go enter, and go win a standing desk because, again, absolutely incredible. And also just a huge thank you to Flexispot for partnering with me on this video so I can give away and give the gift of working from home, standing, and being able to move your body at home working from a desk. My podcast will be turning 1 and my YouTube channel will be turning 4. So of course, I just want to continue dedicating my time, my energy, and my effort into my social media platforms and continue to grow those as well. I just love YouTube so much. I love creating and being creative. It's so fun for me. I've always had a camera in my hand for as long as I can remember, so doing YouTube just feels right for me. I would absolutely love to make social media my full-time career. I'm not quite there yet, but if that's something I can manifest, that would be amazing as well. I'm one of those people that I don't really like to look at big goals down the line. Like, I know some people, and in like job interviews and things, they always want to know like your long-term and your short-term goals. I'm kind of like anti long-term goals. I think just like having goals and ambitions and things that get you excited about life and things that you are looking forward to on a day-to-day basis is the way to live. I feel like you're always in this like anticipation. You're just like always looking forward to something else. You're looking forward to something later on in life, but like why not look forward to something exciting that's going to happen today or tomorrow, or even finding joy in the mundane, boring things that you do on a day-to-day basis. Don't get me wrong, I think it's great to have long-term goals. I think if you can set those for yourself, that's wonderful, but also don't forget about the things that are happening in the now, the things that you're looking forward to very soon, the small things that bring you joy, the small things that you get excited about, and the small goals in life. Okay, I think I have enough magazine cutouts. This is kind of like the pile that I have going over here. I'm gonna see if I can assemble it and see what it looks like, and then if I have everything, it's time to start gluing. Quite some time has gone by since you last saw me, but virtually for you, no time has gone by at all. Had to cut out a few more things for the vision board, but she's done. It just requires some gluing now. So cue the fast forward montage of me gluing this masterpiece together, and then we're gonna talk about 2023 and the vision board. Without further ado, here is the reveal of my 2023 vision board. Ta-da! Looks like it's on fire. That's not very good. I am actually very proud of this. Looks very cohesive, got some good colors going on. Let's break it down. Let's talk about it. Of course, coming in hot in the top left, we have main character. Because why? Because main character energy always. I have a podcast episode about it. I've talked about it in some Drive With Me videos. If you know, you know. And then I have this cut out picture of a girl looking in a mirror. She looks kind of like sad and not very confident here, but when she's looking in the mirror, she's got her hands on her hips, she can control life. And that's how we are living this year. We are going to be confident and we're going to be strong and we're gonna look at ourselves in the mirror with grace. We also have self-compassion, which I think goes well with this photo. And then also making an impression. So whether that be making good impressions just like wherever I go, meeting new people, subscribers, people that see me on the internet, we're just making a good impression. I have this, it's like really tiny. It was kind of funny to me. It's a camera and then it says, up your influencer status. I just think it's funny. Obviously, you guys know I hate the word influencer, but it's kind of like ironic, I guess. And then coming in hot right here, we have the word holistic, which is a new word for me really this year. We can incorporate a little bit more holisticness in our lives, I think. Just like trying to heal ourselves in whatever way that means in a holistic manner, you know, using food as medicine, like doing things like meditation, just doing our best that we can to create a healthy space mentally, physically, and in the world that we live in. I have this girl in a bubble bath because relaxation and just like taking time to do some relaxing things like a bath or a spa or whatever. This year we're gonna take control of our emotions, our anxiety, of our problems. We're just taking control. Taking the best care of myself, which kind of goes along with all of this, like just continuing to do good things, good skincare routines, therapy, journaling, things that I know are good for me. Down here in the corner, we have home and like a little workstation. As mentioned, working from home, using my standing desk, taking time to work hard from home, but also taking care of myself. This little cutout I thought was super cute. It just says, "You've got this," and it's like a little sign. Whatever it is, whatever I'm struggling with, I got this. Like, just positive affirmations all the time. Here is my Europe trip manifestation. I have the Eiffel Tower and a plane. I just hope that I can take a plane to Europe and maybe see the Eiffel Tower or maybe see some other things in Europe. So there it is right there. And under that, we've got mindfulness. I believe this was also on my 2022 vision board, but continuing to be mindful, being grateful for things in life, taking the time to stop and smell the roses. Under mindfulness, we have less stress. That goes along with me being chronically busy. We're gonna try to manifest less stress in the new year. Have these little dumbbell weights down here, of course, just alluding to exercise, moving my body in some way, shape, or form. I do have 100K again on the vision board, 100K subscribers on YouTube. If you're not already subscribed, please do so I can manifest my goal. Thank you so much. And right above that, I have a girl doing some kind of workout. And above that, I have 20 minutes. My goal, I'm not giving myself like an amount of time, like as far as 6 days a week, 7 days a week, whatever, but my goal is to like move my body in some way for 20 minutes, hopefully every day, but just in general for 20 minutes, giving myself the opportunity to move, to stretch, to walk, to meditate, to do yoga for 20 minutes. Of course, in 2023, cheesy AF, but we love it. I'm gonna smile. Smiling is just a good way to feel good. You know, smiling at strangers, I think having the, you know, opportunity to not have to wear a mask now per the CDC, I think like smiling at people goes a long way. We went so many years smiling through masks, and now I think just like taking the opportunity to look at yourself in the mirror and smile at a stranger. Flowers, because I thought they were pretty, but also like buying yourself flowers is the best thing ever. We've got wellness. We've got a little quote that says, progress is a way of thinking that you need to shape the future in a positive way. Some books in here I'm hoping to continue reading in 2023. I have a Kindle. I need to like take advantage of using it. If you guys have book recommendations, drop them below for me. 2023 in the making. I really like the in the making part because this whole year is just like in the making. It's not going to be finished or complete or perfect by January or February. I think a year in the making is a good way to look at it. A little teeny tiny quote up here, but it says green living and upcycling, just doing my best to be more environmentally friendly, reduce, reuse, recycle, upcycle, trying to get like multiple uses out of things. And then this little quote up here, can you see it? Where am I at? Right there. It's a little washed out on camera, but it says, your wake up time doesn't have to be 5 in the morning, but it should be a time that helps you feel productive. As you know, I just did a video about waking up for a week at 5 a.m. And that's like a really good reminder that you can be productive and get things done and have a great start to your day without having to wake up at 5 a.m. if that doesn't work for you in your life. So just knowing you can be productive at whatever hour that works well for you. Right corner over here, we've just got some healthy foods. We've got like salad, tomatoes. There was like other things, but I haven't covered up. Not only is this a representation of me continuing to try my best to eat healthy, fuel my body with nutrients and foods that are good for me, but also like cooking meals at home. I just have like a couple of like film photos here. First of all, I just thought they were cute, very aesthetic for the board. But also within the photos, they kind of look like vacation spots, kind of symbolizes wanting to take vacations and taking trips and going places. So I'm really happy with that. But also the film aspect I thought was cute because it represents me taking photos, taking pictures for the memories, taking videos along the way of this year. But yes, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, like I mentioned, be sure to head over to my Instagram to enter the giveaway that I am doing with Flexispot for your chance to win your very own standing desk. So you can have your own lovely work from home station, your standing desk of your dreams. Be sure to enter the giveaway. It's one you definitely don't want to miss. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.